Badminton is fun.
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 Fun. Fun. Fun.
It's quite a competitive sport. It's quite an intense Olympic sport, and it's quite a cardiac sport.
Badminton is the fastest racket sport there is. It requires the endurance of an athlete.
I think that badminton has the reputation it has because badminton is something that's come up from a very long history of sportsmanship. It's been around since the Victorian era. It's illustrated as something that looks like something only women play. You see a photo of women playing badminton with like dresses on and playing on sand or dirt in a nice English Victorian tea party. But when you actually see it in person and you start to play, it's a lot tougher than that. No tea and crumpets here.
The thing about badminton is it takes stamina. It takes skill to keep the bird afloat. And you need a certain amount of footwork and wrist movement to keep the bird going.
A good badminton player is not necessarily somebody who's going to be like a really buff guy or an extreme runner, but someone who's going to be agile and strong and has a bit of endurance.
Badminton is great because there's only at the max 2 of you playing, so you're involved in every single play. You don't get any time off, so you're constantly moving. The way in which you're moving is also different because you don't really, unless you're in real trouble, you don't really sprint or run. It sounds silly, but you're prancing basically. You're taking giant leaps if you're doing it correctly.
You need to have stamina to keep picking up the pace. Don't stop after every play, especially because it gets harder after each match. Just keep pushing, just keep pushing. That is what makes a really good badminton player. And you use that in life too. So it's a good life model as well.
It's a very community-oriented sport, and it's something that we don't want to forget about because it's about bringing together cultures and people. So we don't just come for activities to make ourselves feel good, but it's a community aspect. I enjoy getting to know different people from around the world because it's a very global sport. We have nationalities from China, from Thailand, Vietnam, Poland, Germany, Filipinos, Indian, Taiwanese. We run the whole spectrum across the planet.
It's a community sport that everyone's involved and everyone's welcome. Anyone of any age, any ethnicity, any race, any sort of athletic caliber can play badminton. It's a fun, celebrated sport as well as a competitive, aggressive sport. So it's something that anyone can learn really quickly.
It's not an elite sport. It doesn't take much but a racket and a net to play, so it's accessible to people, but also very physically demanding once you get out of the backyard and come into the gym.